Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. This is Tarot Talks with me, Jody Ann, your favorite card slinger extraordinaire. Now, one of the things I've been wanting to do is a series of deck reviews. I've done one so far that was on the Deviant Moon Tarot. And now I want to do another one today. We are going to unbox the Mary L. Tarot. This is a beautiful deck, right? I just had to have it when I saw it, and I've only done, I think, about maybe 5 readings with it, so I'm still pretty fresh with it, but I couldn't wait to share it with you. Okay, I'm not going to have a lot of insights on the different cards at all, but I do want to show the art to you. I've noticed a few themes though, and I just really want to share this deck with you. First off, it's gorgeous. It does come with a beautiful book as well. I don't read them. I don't know. I just don't. But she's put a lot of work into this beautiful book. If you are someone who reads the books, you'll probably enjoy it. The cardstock itself, gorgeous. I've split, this is just the high arcana, but I don't know if you can see, it's got this beautiful gilded edge. Probably can't see it next to my gray hair. Maybe if I pass it along here, see that gilded edge? Gorgeous, hey? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna flip the camera around. We're gonna change the view and I'm gonna flip through the deck so you can see it, okay? And I'll talk along and stuff. All right. So the first 5 cards of the High Arcana, got the Fool, Magician, High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor. So some of the things that strike me is the use of sacred geometry, how the High Priestess, her face is, I think that's the word for Yahweh in Hebrew. I'm not sure what Hebrew word that is. Very interesting, though, that she doesn't have a face, that she's veiled. The Empress is not with child, but has a child. And I am constantly struck by the amount of wisdom in the eyes of this Emperor card. The Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. Interesting that she has 3 white wolves and 1 black wolf. And did you note her heart chakra? Did you note her heart center? You're going to see this repeating theme in the deck. Justice, and do look how Justice is in the 8th position, a traditional position of the tarot. The Hermit, Wheel of Fortune. Just like that heart center, you're going to see these wheels throughout the deck. I find them fascinating and beautiful. Strength. Lions are another theme. The Hanged Man. Death. One of the most beautiful depictions of this card I have ever seen illustrated, ever. Temperance. The Devil card. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The World. An amazing take on the World card. Now, before I put these away, I just want to show you something I've noticed with the Sun and Moon cards. They look very cool. They look very cool like that. But this way of putting them out is also, I don't know, I think I like them looking at each other better than looking away. It's full moon, new moon. Here we have the Suit of Cups. Now, one of the things I wanted to bring to your attention is every single ace in this deck appears to be an androgynous angelic figure. They all have that swirling center somewhere. So here we have in the Ace of Cups in his solar plexus, that watery, beautiful circle. There's a couple different animal themes I've seen. The 2, the 3, the 4 of Cups, 5, some of the other themes in this deck, there's panthers and there are wolves. You'll see in the other decks, there's echoings, parallel cards in each deck. How beautiful, though. Page, the Knight, the Knight. The queens are all portrait style. And I've noticed that the kings tend to be a pulled back point of view. And like the Emperor, I find the kings to be very soft, very approachable. Here I've laid out for you the Suit of Swords. Again, starting with the ace. We have a winged messenger and we have that bright space in the solar plexus. And we even have the Kabbalistic symbol for air. The 2, really beautiful usage of those swords. The 3, the 4. I just love this card. I love it. The transformations that can happen with air and the healing of the mind. More angelic figures. So in the cups, we have a wolf in the position of 7. Here we have the raven. Eight of Swords. 9 of Swords. It's nice to see in the swords the hope that we can have through transformation instead of the way we imprison ourselves. The 10. Our page. The Knight. Our Queen of Air. And the King. And now we have the discs, our element of earth, and this deck calls it discs. Again, that theme. We have our winged guardian, and we have again this beautiful spiraling center in that earthy color. 2 of discs. 3. There's a lot of earthy themes in this, humans, and where a lot of this deck seems to be very ethereal. 4 of discs. 5, again, we have that heart center, this time with the forest and nature inside it. 6 of discs, another angelic form. 7, 8. Now this is the dragon that's on the actual box, isn't it? 9. There we have the same symbol we saw in our Hierophant. We have the spinning disc from the Wheel of Fortune, this same symbol that keeps coming up. The moon, the sun, there's a lot happening in this 9 of discs. As above, so below. This could almost be a high arcana card, really. Well, so could most of these. 10 of discs. Our page, newborn babe. Our knight. Goddess aspects of the queen again. Very Gaia-esque. The king. Okay, and now we have the wands set up for you. Starting again with that ace. We have that heavenly angelic figure now with the fire in the center, right? I do quite like this swiped thing happening, and the elemental symbol for fire. 2 of wands. The lighting really changed, guys. Sorry, the sun just started streaming through my window. 3 of wands. 4 of wands. 5. So much movement and action in that 5. The 6, that's another angelic form on a 6. 7, the white wolf to counter the black wolf. 8 of wands. The 9 of wands. Again, those panthers showing up. The 10 of wands. Our page. Our knight. The Queen of Wands. Now her card is not a portrait. It is kind of like that third person pulled back point of view. And our King of Wands is a tight shot, that portrait shot. Hey lovies, welcome back. I hope that you will subscribe. And I've been on a little deck buying spree actually. So I have a few other decks I want to bring forward for you too. It's just finding the time, you know how life is.